Okay, guys, welcome to the StarCon pre-launch watch party. I have a full house today, so everyone say hi.
Hello.
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 Yeah, so this is definitely the most people that I've ever had on a VC showcase, basically. Let me make sure. I'm going to go ahead and refresh this page so I know that we're running. Okay. Oh, wow. We've already got 12 viewers. Boom. That's great. Usually it takes like a minute or two to get everybody. So I'm going to go ahead and start at the top and introduce everybody. We have Desquel, maker of the Antares ship Habs.
Hello.
We have Betamax, who does the Outpost framework and Dream House and functional decor, which I use like every freaking day. We have a special guest of Curtis Creations. We're just going to call her Tammy today. So if I say Tammy, that's what I'm talking about. She does beautiful build videos on YouTube, so definitely give her a follow. We have the DaAngryMechanic, who is breaking into Cozy Starfield a little bit with his player homes, and he is making them just like fully functional, like all kinds of cool tech to it. And that's why I especially asked him to join us, because of a couple features that he's doing that I just think are amazing. Maddrox,
Hello.
who is working on Star Kia, which we are all dying for, Maddrox.
Yeah, I know.
Arkia.
It's coming.
Misso Plays, who is absolutely legendary in Cozy Starfield, better buildable walls and doors, basically all kinds of things that you probably already have in your load order if you're watching a stream about Cozy Starfield.
Hi.
Hello. The Green Recon, who does the VTI Varuun ship Habs, and let me tell you, they are absolutely amazing. And you just do such a fabulous job with decorating that I really wanted to include you. You really represent the people that want to live on their ships, you know?
Yeah, well, even the bad guy deserves to be a little bit cozy.
That's right. Even the bad guy deserves cozy. That's all right. And then Wykkyd Gaming, who really makes foundational things for Outpost that, like, you might not even, you might think more about, the cute little candles and the little, furniture, but then the Dark Star is huge because you drop down that landing, the landing pad, and you got power, you got atmosphere, and that's just way more cozy than not having atmosphere. So, all right. So this is how we're going to
breathing
go.
Is nice.
Yeah, breathing. I love breathing. I actually had to take a Sudafed last night so I could do that better. It was pretty bad.
Should have put down the landing pad.
I know. I should have put a landing pad down. I didn't even think about doing that. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Hover it over to the house. Hover it over your house. It'd be perfect.
All right. Let me get. I'm trying to get to the right. Okay. I actually did a launch party thing. I'm gonna go ahead and put y'all over here so everyone can see it. And then I'm gonna do this.
Are we still supposed to be seeing your game?
Yeah, are you not able to?
No, we can't.
Oh, okay. So this is so tell us all about this, Miss O.
Yeah, this is me. This is Miss O. I build mods for Outpost, such as better buildable walls and doors and Argos Extractors. I've also got the Lambent Street Ship Services mod, which has the marketplace we saw earlier, and Furnish Your Fleet, which has all the parts you need for building those ships to look how you want. And I got a YouTube channel, Miss O Plays, where I have a bunch of outposts, including these two vanilla ones that were completely vanilla with no mods, and then some other ones which obviously do have some mods, and taking over some POIs This is one I just finished up on a volcano in Piazzi.
Holy
So, yeah,
cats.
lots
I'm
of-
like, look at
lots
this.
of
Like, wait a
building.
minute. I want to look at this.
And then some like ship interiors that I've also decorated in the game because it's fun to decorate in the creation kit, but it's also kind of fun to decorate in the game too because it's like a totally different experience. So.
And this is like one of the first videos of yours that I ever found, and I totally did this. And so this is like one of your builds where it's like you used, it's kind of vanilla, right?
Yeah, it's complete. I think like this one and the one I showed earlier, which was like a villa on Strix, are all completely vanilla.
And like, oh, do you go over this little bridge? Are you able to see this later? Okay, wait a second.
I think she'll walk over it actually at the end of the trailer, but
Okay.
it was made out of
because this blew my mind.
benches.
That blew my mind.
Oh man, it cuts out before she gets on there. I'm so sorry.
I like sometimes I feel like a fraud because I'm like, wait a minute. I learned that from Miss O. Like, I mean,
you can do so much with rugs.
oh my gosh,
It's great.
that is the truth. Yeah, so that's so now tell me, I'm gonna go back a little bit and look at this. Okay. All right. So when you started doing videos for Starfield, and this just kind of shows how far we've come, right? Because these are all vanilla. I recognize all these things. These are all vanilla assets. And you made this out of mats? Is this
it's like the floor mats, the ones that use polymer. What I tend to do is I'd make like a huge hallway out of the corridor pieces and then lay down all the rugs. And if they're overlapping, when you pick up the first one, it'll pick up the whole thing. So you can get it as long and straight as you want down the corridors and pick it up it on the beach or whichever surface I need to line it up with, and you got yourself a bridge.
Yeah, and then those are actually because you were the one that told me the trick that you could kind of slide furniture items like into each other from the side. You're the one that showed me that. I was like, what?
There's a little, I got in Better Buildable Walls and Doors, there's like a little teeny weeny mat. It's like a little, almost like a table mat, and I put that in there so you can slide things into walls, and you can slide it into landscape as well. So I guess the only thing that will count is that tiny mat. So if you've got like a big crate, if you put it on one of those first, you can get it into the hillside, and it won't bulldoze any of the trees or rocks. Because the game doesn't recognize anything big there. It's rugs are everything.
Hold on a second. I'm going to have to reload it. I'm not supposed to show this to anybody yet. Let's just go back here. Y'all just pretend you haven't seen that. Those aren't the droids.
Yeah,
those aren't the droids you're looking for.
Saw everything.
Those aren't the droids you're looking for.
It's already been clipped and posted to Twitch.
Yeah. I took photos.
Somebody grab the neuralizer.
That's
You just
funny.
look into this little light real quick.
That's called Tank Girl sending me stuff in the middle of the night.
Yeah, that's the MO she has.
She'll just DM me. She'll just say,
You might
"Ping!"
want this.
all caps, three exclamation points. You know, and I'm like, "Tank Girl!" And then she'll send me like 3 files. You know, try this out. Okay.
Surprised to know when creatives are a bit eccentric.
Oh yeah.
I know. Who would have thought?
I know.
Let's stow
No
up
way.
stuff fast
Never.
and get out of
So
here.
what's
Okay,
funny
girl.
is let's see like how many different mods of the people in here. So this is all Miss O. This is
Oh man,
we got
It's Nova Walls.
Lambent. I think I have more than one of your mods too. Better Buildable Walls and Doors. Function Lambent here. This is from Tailored Spaces. I love the little box of magazines you did. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I put that in the
I do love it.
I got some
It's
of.
all the Habs, so I'm making this a buildable.
Just wish
That's not
everyone else
anyone
felt
else
the
will
same
use
way.
it.
You know what's funny is lately I have been living off of my ship. I mean, because I was just trying to do a lot of, but you know, I can't help myself but decorate things. I got Wykkyd's codex processing right there.
Ooh.
And just so you guys know, this was an empty hab. This is actually
Nice.
the DaAngryMechanic's Singularity hab for Nova. So,
Oh man.
I got
Nova.
Pegasus plants. Yeah, I know you hate it. Yeah,
Oh,
what's funny about Nova is there's
Nova's
like
the worst.
there's like
I
some
like
kind
Nova.
of. Oh, I covered it with a. Actually,
It's beautiful,
so-
but they're a nightmare.
the floor is actually. So this is new. Betamax, was this in Dreamhouse or is this in functional decor?
The mats, those are functional decor.
So he put these beautiful snappable rugs, and I asked him, I was like, so how about red? Look, here it is, red. I love it. I love it. So yeah, so much of y'all's stuff is in here. Oh my gosh, just all mixed in. This is from Lambent.
The glowing leaves look good on this shit.
Yeah, they do.
Sometimes some locations they don't glow, and then some they do. I'm glad this is a glowy one.
So I had a whole bunch of people ask me. So the little lantern. So that I made that for Cosmic Cheer because I decided
I thought I recognized it.
And then I was like, you know what? I want a bigger one. And I had people asking me, hey, can you make this achievement friendly? And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to take a few of the pieces I really liked the best and add them to tailored spaces, but change them up. So so you have a bigger version of that, and a bigger version of the white. Oh, this is what's crazy. See, this is what I was saying. Our stuff so many times looks like it all goes together, like that we made it that way. Because this is Betamax's. That's Betamax's. This is actually from Fireside. And it looks like it all goes together. So I'm like, we don't actually all have meetings together to make our furniture go together. I don't know how that works.
It's like a Terramorph hive mind.
It just works.
Yeah, the Terramorph hive mind. That's what it is. The Starfield hive mind. And so
it's almost like I use your mods.
It's almost like it's almost like that. Oh, I know. I have specifically made stuff. I made a fireplace just to go with Maddrox's Apollo stuff. Yeah, because I was like, wait, the one in tailored spaces. Hold on. It matches all his Apollo. Wait. Show it to you. Oh, this. I used the same color scheme.
Ooh.
And yeah, specifically to go with Maddrox's stuff because I love his vibe so much. Oh my gosh.
Alright, I'm vibing.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, that's so cool.
I was gonna try to show you. I got distracted.
What's the damage this time?
I was gonna show off what you were talking about, and then I realized when I walked in here, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is funny. This ship represents like everybody in the room.
That's one of the things I love when looking at other people's builds is trying to spot the mod. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, that
I
was
spy.
that was that one.
I do that too. I don't remember making. Oh wait, I did make that.
You know, I see my Lennon Bay in a lot of videos nowadays. And it's very fun to like play spot the part.
Right?
Okay, so this is what you were talking about. This is the little collision cheater.
It's the one above it. There's an even tinier one.
Oh wow! Oh,
So,
that is little.
All
Alright, so tell me how to use this. This is something I bet.
The scroll over one mod is an even better one, which I actually like.
That one?
Yeah, there you go.
So
That
you
one,
plonk that
yes.
down. Sometimes you have to pile a few up to get it thick enough for them to, fit on it. But if you put something on that,
Okay.
and then build some furniture on it, but like leave a little bit sticking out, so you can still pick it up.
You know what? I'm gonna try it with. I actually have something that I might want to do it with, so I was thinking about. Okay. Because I have this, but I didn't put a snap on it. And I was thinking it would be cool to...
It might need to be built up a little bit. So if you try picking up the lip of the little mat, it can be... There you go. And then
cool.
you can kind of move it into stuff, and it doesn't stick out as much, because I was using the rugs, and then I'd have rugs everywhere, and I was like, sometimes I don't want to see them. So
oh, you know what? Hold on.
I added the teeny ones.
Yeah, that's neat.
Yeah, I use that to cram the divider walls way into the side of the hab. Yep.
It won't it'll have to be the side that the rug is not on to get it to match.
Oh, all right. Oh, see, that's knowledge right there.
There you go.
Okay.
Yep.
It's great if you're building an outpost and you're on an incline, like a big mountain. If you put it on that, you can get stuff to sink into the mountain. So
well, and this is actually that's actually a research station, so you can actually add
It's a brilliant thing to use in ship habs for workbenches.
Yeah.
Because it always falls into the floor.
What's funny
and the animation markers on the workbenches that it uses to let the player enter them. If they clip a seam in the floor, that's when you get obstructed habs or obstructed workbenches. So those little carpets are just enough to lift them above the seams in the floor and make the workbench work.
So
that explains some of my random. You can't use that here.
Yes, exactly. And that, if you've noticed, is worse in Hope Tech Habs than anywhere else.
And that's all I ever use, so I get it a lot.
So it's
Hope Tech likes to be the villain, never sorry.
So I added a navigation console. So Briar Shade asked me, she said, I want a really small navigation console. And so I was like, huh. And I added the activator to this little compass.
It's so
I love that compass.
So I got the research, and you got navigation all in one little space. That's actually why I made the immersive workbenches to start with, because I wanted to be able to make small ships and get everything on there. So
looking to trade.
Yeah, and hey, Marv, he has a NIF where you can make it where there's no, you don't, and he's totally willing to share that. So if y'all ever want to do that, make the immersive workbenches where they don't have the first person bug, you go into it first person, and then when you leave, it puts you in third person. He got rid of that. So yeah, he's like the hero. Well, evidently I didn't even know that was a thing because I play on the computer. I don't play with a controller. Evidently it's more of a pain to do it with a controller.
Yeah, it's easy on PC. I just scroll my mouse, but
yeah, it's easy. Yeah, so I didn't even know that was a problem.
I've just been using the one chem bench that doesn't do that.
Yeah. I think
there's the secondary chem bench animation doesn't do that.
Right.
Yeah,
that's what I started using. Yep, the research.
Yeah, the research one. Yeah,
the research
on the
one that's
frontier.
The one that's it's on the frontier. Exactly. Yeah.
I think it has to be regular height. There's a lower one. I don't know if that one has the same advantage or not, but I just use the regular height one. Also, I love that research station. It's one of my favorite things in the whole game. It's so cute.
Yeah, it just looks cool.
I like it because the animation itself doesn't have them moving their arms wildly out this way and that, where you don't really have anything.
Done my stretches.
They're a little bit more focused. So let's see.
Ooh.
Yeah. So here is my. Oh, you know what's funny? I was telling folks about when you do trees or you do anything that's supposed to be outside, to make sure you add the keyword, I guess it's an actor value, that allow water AV, because if you plant something
allow water placement.
Allow water placement, because it if you're doing it at the beach or something, sometimes that little bit of sand, it still counts as being water, and it won't let you place things.
that to literally everything. I just want to build in water, damn it.
Yeah,
everything in Darkstar has that keyword.
Also, the collision cheater mat also has that. So if you put anything on that mat, you can put it in the water after.
Oh, fantastic! Oh, that's like huge. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to be using that
That's
left
how
and
I
right now.
started doing the decking, like the little, using the tables as decks. And I just shove it on one of those mats and then shove it in the water, and then get it whichever height you want.
So what I really wanted to talk about was how things have changed. So I came here on purpose for your Argos mod. One of the things I really love about this mod, and I think is kind of shows a lot of growth in creations over the year, is this little feature. Hold on.
Oh, the wall.
Tell us about this.
Yeah. So originally I wanted to have enable, disable stuff when you open walls and doors and stuff. And Outpost Habs don't like that. But I wanted to make this particular Hab have different interiors so you could build several of them. And I didn't want them to have the same personal items. So I added a little snap behavior. So if you click on it like you would a wall with a window, you can cycle through several different interior layouts for this house. So all the personal items on like the table down here and in all the lockers and around the beds will change. So if you've got, 4 or 5 of these in your outpost, they all look different.
Yeah, that's really cool. I'm going to go back here too so people can see.
Yeah, and this whole area changes too, I think. Yeah.
That's what inspired me to do the same thing in the dream home.
Ah, really?
Was this? I use this all the time.
Yeah, I'm working.
So it's like, I want to do that. I want my Hab.
I'm working on a new modular outpost, and it uses so much of that.
I cannot wait for that one. Oh,
I'm gonna call it 90%
I've been trying to fight
snap behavior.
Do you want to talk about that at all, or share what you're working on, or is it still a surprise?
It's going to be similar to this Argos one, but it is a Xenofresh theme.
So neon, right?
It is.
Like a neon.
It's big.
Wow.
Oh, I like
it
that.
is so big. But it has a lot of external parts too. So we've got this one's mostly abs and things you can build on, planets you can't breathe on. The next one is building in water. And planets you can breathe. It's going to be good for both, but some of the Habs are going to make more sense on those breathable atmosphere or dark-starred planets.
Now, Wykkyd, since I'm here right by your landing pad anyway, did you drop a trailer, or did you have time to do that?
I posted a link to the release date announcement here in Discord chat.
Okay, let me find that. Hold on a second.
It's really the only thing I have that's under a minute. Everything else is like 45 minutes.
Okay, cool. Let's do that. Oh, hold on. It's on the wrong screen. Yeah, and just know I'm not a professional video editor, guys. I'm just going to have to deal a little bit.
Darkness is nothing to fear. In our darkest moments, we learn who we are. Every time we grab jump, we put your faith in technology to carry you through the void, to slip you past those creatures lying in wait, reaching you from the space between realities. Darkstar was forged in that space between worlds, in that void between realities.
Wait, tomorrow? Like, really tomorrow?
No, that's from a year ago.
Oh, okay. I'm like, wait a minute, do we just have like a big drop? I'm like all excited. Woo! All right, baby.
I wish.
That's funny.
Oh, pretty.
So, okay. Oh, before we wait, one last thing. Thank you so much for this little hab, because that is my huge trick. I actually, on the stream the other day, showed people how to use this to build on Betamax's like landing pad for Outpost framework and on here. Because
what's on the Argos ones too?
Oh, it's great. I just love being able to walk right on here.
Oh yeah, because it doesn't have a foundation, huh?
No foundation.
Yeah. Which still was really hard to get it to go on top of like landing pads. It seems over a certain size, everything will drop to the ground with or without foundation. So you gotta get like a sweet spot that is really hard to hit. It turns out. Or
I got the trick is.
I was having that problem too.
Like what I did with all of my habs and the landing pads, you set up. If you've looked in the creation kit how habs are built, and they all have that auto foundation, and it's done through the snap behavior and the snap templates. Set up the same chain of forms yourself, but make the foundation that it's snapping in a like 2 pixel wide, however tall you want, collision marker. And then when that renders in the game, it's invisible and you can walk through it and it's no collision. But it acts as a foundation for dragging things into the sky, and just set your hab as a 2-click build. So like you can take one of the Darkstar habs, stand on the landing pad at max build height, which is way up in the sky, look down at your feet, try and build the hab, it clicks onto the ground, you drag it up into the sky, and it just goes through the landing hab. And then you can position it vertically where you want before you click the second time.
That's how my Starborn stuff works.
Yeah.
This one,
I think I was the first one to do that, but I love seeing it go out into everyone. Like I wish every mod author was doing it, because it just makes it more convenient to build anywhere.
Yeah, I've done a few like that. I still had a hard time getting it in the middle of like my landing pads. But maybe with a smaller one that might work. I'll have to give it a go.
Well, if Beta has some free cycles in the next couple of weeks, I would love to get some pointers on him or from him on how to set up a couple snaps along the edge of the landing pads, so that things can be snapped onto them.
I have like so many snaps in my new mod. It's just like I look at it and I'm like, it's a snap, 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 snap before I get to anything I actually build.
I had to take a bunch off my landing pads. They were causing problems.
Yeah, I had one. I had like I might want one here, I might want one here, and then like trying to get it to actually snap to the one I wanted was a nightmare. So I had to go.
Yeah.
Well,
not like cut them all out.
With a landing pad as big as the Omen, I've got tons of real estate that I can add snaps and not interfere with the landing.
Oh my god, I love
container snaps can go a long ways.
I love the Omen. You can basically make a whole village on top of it, basically. Okay.
Like I put a bunch of stuff on the Argos landing pad, and I'm like, it's huge. This is going to be fine. And then people are like, I built this gigantic behemoth, and now everything clips into my ship. Like, how big is your ship?
Big enough.
And that's the thing.
I've made a mansion right in the middle of it, and that's so funny.
It's like I landed a normally big ship in Gagarin, and that's when I learned I can't make ships that big, because I think I ended up clipping into the city, and I was like, you know what? All the ships are fine.
See, I just accept that they're going to clip. I make huge ships. I love huge ships.
And yeah, if I make something massive, I accept it. But I remember getting stuck in the landing pad on Gagarin because it was just too big, and I couldn't get out of my ship. I was like, all right, Gagarin, you win.
I have a solution for that.
Oh, yeah?
You'll see.
That's so funny. Okay, so Wykkyd, tell us about kind of your cozy Starfield image for these landing pads, because these are like the ultimate convenience, basically.
Well, I don't know how cozy they are. I mean, Darkstar is all about war, so.
We're
pretending the part where you're at home. You're between wars.
So the landing pads, the focus was that I wanted them to be kind of an outpost in a box that you can still build on and still continue to do whatever decorations and stuff you want. So like all of my habs are empty. and I don't plan on having pre-decorated Habs, even though I get asked all the time.
That's old man. Old man asked you that.
The landing pad itself, you can get by with just building that. You don't need anything else. There's a place to sleep. You can buy, you can sell, you can craft, you can store your inventory, land your ship, modify your ship, buy a vehicle, whatever. It's all one thing. It even has crew stations and power built in. So you really don't need anything else to be functional. Now,
even as coffee.
You can clearly build anything else you want. And if you build this in the sky, you can build an entire city underneath it. So that was kind of the motivation, was to give you the flexibility. But like when I'm just speed playing through a universe, I just want to be able to drop a landing pad and move on. I don't want to have to build everything else. But then it's nice to be able to do all of that other building when I want to.
I gotta say, like, if it's a war situation, having like a little thing that you could just build anywhere would be a strategic advantage for any faction. Like, plonk base.
And the lore concept behind it, so anybody that's built stuff with Darkstar and Outpost knows that it takes ingredients called quantum rigs. So the theory is that you're building, like, if you look at the resource cost for building a quantum rig at the resource crafting bench, it's a lot. It's a lot. And the goal, though, is that you're building this thing, this Omen or Nexus landing pad, and it's putting it into a space between realities. So you have this quantum rig that when you consume it at an outpost, it's summoning that thing into existence out of quantum space. So that's kind of the whole lore behind that.
I love that it has lore, but also that it has things to strive for. Like, you got to get all of those resources to build it. Because I love mods that add a lot of things like this, but I still like to be able to play to achieve, rather than just have it, immediately. So I love that you've actually made it something to play for as well as convenience.
The main motivation of Darkstar is to get you to play, right? It's not to streamline the game. It makes it harder while giving you more tools. So
I love that.
I recently found out, and Wykkyd, you're the one that told me this, was about how these are actually crew stations. So it gives you crew stations, a shipbuilder, you got some
and they'll sit
mission
there
boards
and use the terminal and animate and the whole 9 yards, and then they'll stop and go to the table in the middle and have coffee, and sometimes you'll catch them praying
they'll
to
stop
the
and worship. All kinds of great just convenience here. I actually I'll go to Parima and get the free quantum rig to make this, and I'll come here and I'll set this all up and I'll drop Will NY4's Dropbox and just wire this right here and make money and go do my starting quest with Sarah, and I'll just make money while doing that. I mean, that's like my kind of how I start. So.
Yeah, it's a bit of a pseudo Bitcoin farmer.
Yeah, it's a little Bitcoin farming. So, yeah, and then I'll also start Tank Girl's all her plants, but that's why I made Noelle's greenhouse, was to start all her plants at the lodge, and then you can just go and do your quest with Sarah and you have your starting plants. Because I'm a big fan of the carrot smoothie, and because it gives you like 125% better aim or whatever, weapon accuracy. So I'll just start my carrots and go, all right, Sarah, let's go. Yeah, so
the first priority is a juice bar.
All right. So let's see. Oh, the other thing I wanted to talk about, Wykkyd, was talk to us about, and I really wanted to focus on problems that we encountered and how we solved them, and how that kind of makes things better for everyone. Talk to us about how you solved the problem of having obstructable, workbenches that were getting obstructed. because I just think that's amazing.
So, first version of this, I think you're on the Nexus landing pad, right? So the first version of that was the first one I worked on out of the 3 that are available in Darkstar. And I wanted this big crafting hub here and all of this little observation deck stuff is what I call it. And I got it all looking good in the creation kit. I got it up into the game. I spent time getting the nav mesh to work so NPCs could walk around on it. That was a bear. And then I get this all set up and I go in to test it, and I'm streaming on Discord to the people that were live at the time. And I'm showing it all off, and 3 of the workbenches randomly said they were obstructed. And I'm like, look in front of them. There's like nothing. They're not touching the rail. They're not clipping into anything. They're just obstructed. So I destroyed it, and I built another one in a new location. 3 different ones were obstructed. The 3 from before worked. I'm like, well, this is fun. So
That drives me crazy.
I ended up going through several days of just trying different things to get them to work, and ended up with this solution here where you see that little X in front of the name. That X means that it's blocked from NPC use. The reason it's blocked from NPC use is that's not actually a workbench. It looks like a workbench, it acts like a workbench, but it's not one. It's an activator. It summons an invisible workbench into existence when you click the activator, and forces you into the workbench so fast that the game can't calculate obstructions.
I don't know. I had the exact same problem with the Argos mod. And I spent months on it. But I don't know if this will help for anybody else. Marking all of the walls as ignored by dynamic nav mesh fixed my obstructions inside Habs. So if you're building Habs and you've got a workbench and everything is obstructed, or try making all the walls ignored by nav mesh.
I had no walls.
No, I'm like maybe the railings, but
so
I like the idea. That's so much easier.
It's been adjusted. The speed of the game and stuff has been adjusted by Bethesda since this launched. And it now is there. The game runs smoothly enough that this isn't always possible. But I used to be able to walk up to this thing when I was demonstrating it for people and build like a big server cabinet in front of it that had obstruction and still use the workbench, and it would phase my player character through the obstruction, and you could see me standing inside of the server bench. Or server
That's
cabinet
awesome, though.
while using the thing. And Angry, I think it was either him or somebody else on the Discord actually phased themselves outside of the walls of a ship by turning the workbench backwards facing the ship wall, and they just bloop, and they were out in space.
Cyber.
It was, cyber.
Some of the ways that folks broke the Darkstar mod while they were testing it were pretty darn hilarious.
Oh yeah, like Double D building the Nexus here. He built one underwater.
Of course he did. Of course he did.
He found an ocean and he just like sunk it down in, and he had fish swimming across the flight deck.
He turned one of the Habs into an aquarium. he friends some fish in New Atlantis not New Atlantis, but somewhere, maybe Neon, after a bunch of trial and error of getting it just right. You have to get it just right to friends of fish, and then turn them loose inside a Hab that was a 2-story Hab that was sunk down in the water off of his sunken landing pad, and then sent pictures to us and be like, well, it works this way.
I've seen that.
We were supposed to test edge cases. Yes, you are correct, but I think this might be a little too far.
I think I found who I need to approach for edge testing. I'm like, hey, can you try weird stuff that even I won't think of?
Well, like Cyber built 2 omens touching at 2 different outposts and was jumping from one to the other.
Oh my gosh.
And then when he broke, he was like, okay, I need to destroy one of the omens, and it took like half of the other omen with it, even though it was in a different outpost, and like all these bugs, and yeah.
Oh, weird.
Well, what's funny is they actually had to make up bat files to quickly make new test characters because they would like totally bork their games, like doing the stuff that they were doing. They're like, oh, all right, let's sacrifice this one. What can we do today?
And there was 5 people testing Dark Star before it launched, and it was 2.5 months of testing.
Wow.
Yeah, people are putting fish in houses. That's going to take some time.
Right.
Sign of the apocalypse.
All right, let's see who we can get next here. Oh, I'm like switching back and forth between. I did a StarCon pre-launch party like text. All right, Betamax, let's take a look at your little video you sent me.
It's my first shot at video editing. So.
All right.
Oh well, we got fancy. I just sent her a raw video that I shot. I haven't edited yet.
Oh my god, I love functional decor.
You guys got videos?
Wait, you guys have videos?
Yeah, I couldn't get
I
one
had like a
together.
7-minute video, and you're like a minute. I'm like, oh, okay.
I love this mod, by the way. This is like my favorite mod that I use all of the time.
Oh my gosh.
All of the time.
Yeah, I remember the early Betamax stuff. It's very interesting how far you've come.
Oh my gosh,
yes.
yeah. Amazing.
Oh yeah, I learned a lot.
Yeah, your reboot. I was blown away when you did the reboot launch.
I love Outpost Dreamhouse. Oh my gosh, I love it so much.
There should be an update for it soon.
That's funny. I had with his video, and it was funny because I was like, "So I want that. I want to be able to make that fireplace." So, how much extra work did I make you guys do from doing videos with me?
Oh, plenty.
Interviews.
It was good though. I like getting ideas like that. So I was like, oh yeah, freestanding fireplace sounds really cool.
Oh, and you had it like you
I
literally
should
had it
do
later
that.
day. You sent me a
Yes.
picture of it like I don't know, like a couple hours later.
It's
All
like,
right.
you're right. I do need to make that.
Yeah, it's like, oh, we want this. We want the fireplace.
Oh, red carpets? Yes, I do need more color carpets, don't I?
Well, what's funny about it, and the reason why, like white carpet, like you think about you're being in an outpost with like dirt and everything else you're gonna bring in. Yeah, you just would not have a white carpet in an outpost. You might have it in the player home in New Atlantis, but you're not gonna have it here.
Yeah.
All this, I mean, I'd be losing my mind. Oh my god, I have 4 kids. There was no white carpet in this house. It's funny.
Yeah, I had the whole dream house with white carpet, and I'm like, wait a minute, that's, I should probably have black options.
Like, if I got a white carpet, my cat would walk right over to it and throw up on it, like, first thing.
Oh, yeah, I could never have a white carpet in my house.
Okay. See, that's the thing you're not allowed to see. Look away from the list.
I didn't see nothing.
Oh, wait, no, you have your own little... Okay,
Yeah, but
that,
I try to use my own tabs as much as possible.
What's funny, that is something that's different. I remember on Steam there was this review of the creation kit, and the guy said, well, right now, and this was when the creation kit first came out, and he said, right now we're just a bunch of kittens bumping into things in the dark. That's how he described like
Let's
working in the
stuff at
creation
a wall,
kit.
see what sticks.
Yeah, and I think about like things like having variations instead of having like a list of all these different things. You have like this where you have variations in a list. Like I didn't know how to do that until over like last summer, and then DaAngryMechanic helped me learn how to put everything like this in its own tab. I love that. I just think that's great.
Well, I attempted. I attempted. It's definitely different than the shipbuilder. I had the shipbuilder down pat. The outpost thing's still a little weird.
So
The outpost thing is just weird.
Yeah.
It's always a little weird.
What I figured out is I learned from Jay Ramos that injecting one form list into another is built into this creation kit now. In Fallout, you had to use a script to do that.
yeah.
But in Starfield, you can just do it in the creation kit.
I see where you're
So
going.
it's super easy to make a new outpost tab.
To be clear, that is the way you should be doing it. 100,000%.
If you do it any other way, you make me sad.
Oh, and by the way, for people that are tuned in and don't know, if you have your load order set up and you know that mods add their own category to the Outpost builder menu, the way in which you order those mods will actually be reflected in that list.
Yeah.
So if you want functional decor to come before better buildable walls, as long as functional decor is above better buildable walls in your load order, that's the way it'll appear in the list. So just fun little fact. There's not a lot of people that know that. And it's nice, especially if you spend a lot of time in that menu like a lot of us here do.
Yeah, for sure. So this
I did not know that.
So Miss O, I don't know if you saw this, but he was talking about, looking at your Argos Extractors mod and then using that same functionality.
Yeah.
Take a look at this. So you have it empty.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
Yep.
It's a great way of doing it.
Yeah.
If you don't mind having it happen.
And there's different choices too.
Yeah, I kept trying to fight the outpost system, and I'm finally I was looking at Argos, and I'm like, I should just be working with it instead. It just makes more sense.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I spent so much time trying to fight against it, and I was like, all right, if you can't beat it, join it.
Yeah.
Just give it.
So Miss O, you sound
trying
a
to make
little
Fallout
bit
building, it just
muffled.
didn't work.
I don't know. Maybe move closer to your mic, or I'm not sure what's going on.
Is that better? Wait a minute. Is that better? No?
No, it's worse.
Ooh.
It's okay. We'll just deal.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, you're
It's
okay.
part of the fun.
Yeah, it's part of the fun. So, I mean, we can hear you. It's just a little muffled. Yeah. So one of the things I really appreciate as a person who likes to decorate is, like, I really like to, for example, I like to put Tank Girl's kitchen in. So I like having the space to do that, and but maybe I don't want to decorate every single outpost, and so I appreciate that I can be like, oh, I can put all of my office-y stuff here. I'll leave this empty and then just leave the rest of the house the way you decorated it. I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. This is like, you can tell that this is like a very new mod. I think that this shows a lot of learning and trying out different stuff in other mods,
This is also me with access to, a little bit more information and a lot of trial and error.
Yeah. It's funny, is I often call the Dark Star Discord the Starfield think tank.
Accurate.
Because we just ask each other stuff. Hey, I don't know how to do this little part, but I know how to do this part. We're kind of getting into our little specialities a little bit.
It's funny seeing on places like Reddit
Turn it
where
on.
people will have discussions about, this mod author did this, and then somebody else did the same thing. Dude, we're collaborating.
no way.
We worked together on that. Like, we
call
all
that-
knew we were all doing it.
Yeah.
There's some overlap sometimes, but we're gonna have the same ideas sometimes.
Yeah. Like I'm proud that I helped peripherate the whole idea of structural snap points with vents on ships, ship habs. Me and Vince basically spread that to everyone in the shipbuilding community.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it's not rare to go into Darkstar Discord and see like 6 of us working together, and like Green will be working on something and ask for opinion on something and show it, and then we all chime in, and then Angry and I will run off and go work on scripts together for his mod, and then Marv and Desquel will run off and work on animations, this and that, and like we're constantly collaborating.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You can cry in the shower in VTIs because of the Darkstar Discord.
Yeah, because of us basically cutting up and being idiots in the evening. What if we could do this? I mean, that's basically how it goes.
On Reddit, everyone's always like, the paid mod things means no one's going to collaborate. I'm like, everyone is collaborating all of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, my messages are full of other mod authors. So.
Oh, I know. Yeah, me too. Yeah, we have other mod authors left and right. So.
Absolutely. Like again, the POI for VTI only exists because another paid verified creator built the POI's original location for me because I didn't know how to do it.
That's nice.
Oh, and
I think our Discord has more than half of the verified creators for Starfield in it.
Yeah, and the rest of y'all, you're welcome. Come on. You got questions? I'll tell you, there's nothing better than having another mod author who actually knows something about the creation kit to test your mod.
It'll make you cry.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, I try. I'm always nice and stuff, but I'm going to tell you the truth, and I kind of know. Sometimes I can even point people. Hey, you know what?
I have something for you.
Put this keyword here, and this is going to fix this. I mean, that's helpful. That's dead helpful. And you get things that even make your mod a hell of a lot better. Like when Marv came in and he said, because he plays on a controller, he plays off the Xbox, and he's like, hey, I have an idea that I can add this NIF to your, I love your immersive workbenches and I want to make them better. And I'm like, yeah, let's do it, And at first I was like, oh, I didn't even know that was a thing because I don't, play on Xbox. So
I real quick, one more word about the Discord. I do want to say that we are a Starfield support Discord and Starfield lovers Discord. We don't do the Starfield hate thing, even though that's popular. And anybody that comes in hating the game or hating on mods or hating on paid mods or basically being toxic, you will get banned in half a second.
I will gladly throw the hammer at you. Yes.
Yeah, so it's a safe place to love Starfield, and I definitely appreciate that because it's bizarre that you can go on a Reddit thing that literally has the name Starfield in it, and I put a post up about my interview with King Gath, and it got taken down. It's really? On I won't say the name of the channel, but I was kind of like,
people saying, "Who's that? Who's that?"
We were joking about it because we were like, well, the people in that particular channel probably didn't know who King Gath was, or somebody who hates paid mods. Because there's people that if you put anything up about a paid mod at all, they'll downvote it just because it's a paid mod.
Yeah.
So
the majority of the mod work I have to do over my subreddit is literally just banning people thinking insults at paid mod creators. That's the only toxicity I deal with.
So I was just, which is kind of sad, but yeah, Darkstar Discord is a safe place to love Starfield. And Green, don't you moderate or you started a Reddit post that is a safe place to love Starfield?
Yeah, I run the No Sodium Starfield mods subreddit specifically for creators to be able to freely share their content without being harassed or mistreated or having the content removed for being paid or versus free.
Yeah, and recently Wykkyd also started one too. So there's a double place that you guys can post your content stuff.
Yeah, but it's kind of a tongue-in-cheek thing too, right? Because I named it Dark Starfield.
Dark Starfield.
That's the evil Starfield. It's just everyone being nice to each other and
Oh, I was gonna.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of there was a running joke that we're no longer playing. That people on Darkstar Discord for a while weren't modding Starfield anymore. They were modding Darkstar, so it became Dark Starfield. And yeah,
It's funny. Yeah, that's not really true. So just FYI, there's a
no,
lot of...
it was just a running joke.
Yeah.
There's so much patching and mod creation centered around Darkstar that it became kind of like a thing.
I'm trying to think
For a
of
while.
which.
Well, look at the patches.
I'm looking at my ships, trying to remember what mods I used for them, and it doesn't look like Shadow Weaver. I hope she didn't just forget. Shadow Weaver 82. Oh, okay, you're here. Okay, good. Yay! Hey, how are you?
Hey, good.
I was
Sorry,
like,
I don't convert time well,
Hey.
so I was like, yeah, I'll be there then. And then I saw everybody was on your thing, and I was like, wait a second, what time did she say? Oh, Eastern time.
Oh, Eastern. Oh, yeah.
I always have to do a little math in my head. Yeah.
I know it's kind of rough to do
Count
math.
down a little bit.
It's kind of rough
It
to do math.
is.
Be before you have a couple cups of coffee at least.
And I should have done that. Then I would have mathed in my head.
It's funny. I was gonna go in here and see because I think I even have more of y'all's stuff in here.
Like we've been gone for ages.
This okay, all right. Here I'll tell you guys some stuff because I recently I did a challenge. Okay, I will tell you guys if you wanna I'm taking some classes and all this kind of stuff. This is that new fireplace I was telling y'all about. I wanted to be able to mount a weapon on it, so that's why I made it so dang big. But so I did a challenge of only using achievement-friendly mods, and that was I challenge you to do something like that. Just mix up your play a little bit because I get more ideas from doing that. Doing these different challenges, trying to play on Xbox or play as if you were on Xbox. A lot of the Xbox people do like to do achievement friendly, and a lot of the I don't know about you, but 2/3 of my downloads of my mods are Xbox users.
I think.
Oh yeah, easily.
More than 2/3 me.
I actually play on Xbox with my mainstay still.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it was funny because I was
That's
like,
That's a fun detail. Is yes, I can confirm. 2/3 of my downloads across all of my mods are always very predictably Xbox, and more than that, the PC downloads on creations, even for my free mods, far outnumber my Nexus downloads.
Mhm.
It's not even a competition anymore. And I had a lot of Nexus downloads before creations even launched. And every single creation I have far outpaces anything I have on Nexus.
So, what's funny is the first thing I did was like, oh my gosh, I can't live without better buildable walls and doors.
It's coming. I've got the page all ready to go. Just gotta wait for it to get through. But achievement friendly, better buildable walls and doors is on the way.
Well, give it a different name. That was the other problem. I don't know if you really about the whole thing. Yeah, make sure you give. Yeah, I mean, I know you would probably figure that out, but dear little mod authors out there, if you do both, make sure that the paid one has a different name, because you'll have people that literally can't use it because of that. So it'll just, because something about the library, it'll just keep picking it up, the free one, and then say...
It keeps going back to the non-achievement friendly version, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
So but I just noticed, well, that's how these ended up being in tailored spaces, because I had to have some kind of wall.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Isn't that funny?
That's nice though.
But they turned out pretty. Well, the thing is, one thing you guys have to realize about us little mod authors is that we put things in the game that we want.
Mm-hmm.
We literally want to use these things. And that's how these things get born mostly. I was watching the Game Awards playing Pegasus's mod, and with the, oh my gosh, have you guys messed with those? Those beautiful deck pieces that you can like literally build yourself a whole outdoor, tropical house. Oh my gosh. So, but I wanted. I'm sorry, what?
I didn't realize I would love it as much as I did. I just went to town on that one.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, your house that you made. So I ended up making. I love it. I love it. That outdoor house. I'm like trying to emulate it. Can't seem to. But I immediately made windows for it. So if you look really closely at this, these are in the update for tailored spaces. But you see it matches the wood. So
Nice.
these are
Nice.
windows, and then I went ahead and did one in black too, so you could just make a shower or something. I was like, well, someone's going to want to make a shower out of it. And then somebody asked me for vanilla ship-sized ones. So these are literally the size of the regular dividers,
Aww.
So we do listen to you, number one, when you ask for things. It might take us a while, but we do make things that we want ourselves. Okay, so we're gonna go to Neon. I wanted to show that off, and I made this little. Added a couple other things, but I wanted to show off. We're gonna take a look at Maddrox's Kansha apartment because that's the one I have loaded right now, and I absolutely love that. So it's funny.
Yeah.
I don't buy a lot of player homes that that are already pre-decorated, just because, for obvious reasons. Did you guys grow up playing Legos and doing creative games and stuff? Yeah. And
still do.
The game that I came from before this was Minecraft. My like little evolution of gaming, Minecraft, and I would build these huge, enormous things for my daughter.
Aww.
And then just give them to her. And my husband. We used to do puzzles at Christmas. I don't know. Is that a thing that other families do? Puzzles and games at Christmas time? Like you know, or not. Maybe not so much anymore. But so my husband would get me a Lego set at Christmas, and we would do the Lego set. And then, but once it was built, the building is what was fun to me. So, like when people say, I never want to go through the Unity, I just don't even understand that.
Neon.
But you're going to get to build again.
I know.
Wild tales of this place.
Then you get to build again.
I know, because I'm literally like, okay, I did this build, I did that, I got lots of photos of it. Okay, time to go through the Unity.
I think I usually jump because it's got to the point where I've built so much that my saves take forever to load. So I'm like, I guess it's time to Unity so I can build some more.
That's right, right. So Maddrox, when I first discovered him, and I realized that you could take the furniture out, I was like, what?
An innovative feature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Maddrox, did you send me a video? You
Nope.
did. No, you didn't. Okay. So I'm
I
that's what I was
can
just gonna
share
show
some screenshots of the new things, maybe.
Okay, yeah,
If you
definitely
like
do.
that.
If you drop them in the chat, and I will show those in a second. But I'm going to show off this apartment. I'm fixing to do. Oh, okay. There's the lights. I'm fixing to do some of the quests for Neon, and so I was like, "Ooh, I'm going to go ahead and download the Kansha apartment." And so I had
That's
this.
actually how I came to be in the Discord, actually.
Oh, really?
Through Angry, yeah. Angry put out a patch like day 2. I was like, well, what the fuck? I'm gonna thank this dude. And then he enthusiastically lured me in the Darkstar server. So yeah, here we are.
I would never do such things.
You definitely don't bait people in. Definitely not happened to me.
What's
He's not
funny?
a lure your yeah, no.
Well, so, but then I realized that he includes the furniture. Like, not only does he have the houses, but he includes the furniture, so you could build it other places. And within 10 minutes, I had bought everything that he put out. I was just like, and this is somebody who I do not generally, as a rule, buy furnished player homes. But when I saw the furniture, I mean, look at this vibe. I mean,
That's
it is
nice.
absolutely gorgeous, and he's hand making all this stuff. And then I find out, how long have you been an interior designer? Done interior design work?
25 years, 30 years. But
Yeah.
I'm actually an interactive designer, so I have many fields, and interior design is one of them. The thing is, I was a photographer first. Yeah, and I made actually pictures of very expensive houses. So that got mixed in, of course. But yeah, in the early days, I had a choice between photography and architecture. So it's been with me all my life, kind of. Then now I can mix it and
make these gorgeous things. Like, oh my gosh, this! I want this in my house. I want this in my real house.
Right? I was gonna say, looking around this apartment, like it looked like a really swanky apartment I could imagine in real life, and that makes sense. Why not?
Yeah, real life experience went into this for sure.
Well, thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's a basic thing. It must make sense to me, right?
Uh-huh. But then you're also kind of a smartass.
Well, you gotta have a little fun.
Just a little. Everybody needs goals.
That's the true beauty of Starfield Modern. Is like we design some of these incredibly beautiful, incredibly serious pieces, and there's always a little bit of silly just hidden somewhere.
Right?
Right. Yep.
It's the fallout.
There's usually a duck in my build somewhere.
Yeah, yeah.
I have the angry eyebrow dog hidden in all kinds of places.
The first mod the second mod, the little secret put like a little tag somewhere in neon. I was like, how people will find it? No one ever found it.
Now people are going to be looking for it like a golden ticket.
Right.
Right.
I mean, look at
If you
this.
find it, I'll give you a request in one of my next mods. Oh, that's cool.
The game is afoot.
So I just love this. And what's funny is I know how much work all this is. And when I look at your stuff, I'm just like, wow, this probably would have taken me 2 hours to do. Like just this. Just,
Like the textures are gorgeous.
Oh, I know.
It's really beautiful.
And then, but then like for folks like me who just want to decorate everything, and sometimes I will leave it like this. I will generally in each universe do a very intricate home base one time and then do smaller bases. Like I'll just use Miss O's pre-decorated things, for other places. But like maybe one or two or three maybe, but we'll see. But I'll do, it depends on how long I'm in that universe. But yeah, you can take everything out. Check that out. And then but you still have all this beauty, these beautiful lines and the lighting. I love that so much. The textures. What's funny is I'll walk through without it just so I can see, because you miss things, in the textures and all those things that were added when you see all the furniture, So, yeah, this is great.
That's a great view.
Yeah, I love this. I just think that's cool. Sit there and people watch. So, yeah, definitely check out it. And the ones that have furniture are the Apollo, the Dream Home, the the player Dream Home that you get like if you take that trait. And I don't have that trait right now, so.
I have a character with the trait, but I've still never decorated the house, and I could probably actually do that.
I added actually the furniture button in an update because people were asking like, I want to decorate it myself. So yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that was probably me.
Maddrox is those kind of clients.
It just might have been for sure.
Yeah, that was probably me. It's funny.
The little shrine over at your right. So the little details of when it really made it, yeah.
I was telling
friendly, right?
King Gath. I said, yeah, I am that person who, when I get a mod and I'm looking at level design and stuff, this is me. I'm doing this and looking at everything.
Crouching and
And he's like, oh, did you see any like holes into the void? He was like worried about it. I'm like, no, you did pretty good. I would have been in your Discord telling you that was there. It's funny. Yeah, which if you guys are in one of my mods and you see holes in the void, tell me.
Are testing, yeah, exactly. Just looking around at corners and things.
Meanwhile, I'm actively testing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love this. I love your use of textures is just I think that's what sets apart your work to me is just your use of texture is just
it like breaks it
phenomenal.
up really nicely. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
It's very interesting to see the people's various skill sets go into these kind of things. Like,
look at that.
We have authors who are incredibly good with lighting, authors who are incredibly good with texture work, decoration. It's just very interesting to see.
Yeah, for sure.
I love those little sample vials with the alien doodads in them.
Oh, I know.
Whenever I just go around picking those up and hoarding them just in case.
I do.
My ship hold is full of them.
That's funny because I am the same way. I'm the same way. I probably have 10 of those.
I made those fruit containers, by the way. I'm going to take a screenshot of those as well. They're actually really cute if you... so, I mean, different uses. Oh, yeah. And herb vials as well, by the way.
Yeah, those are nice.
They would be really cool as consumables.
I made a vanilla outpost. It was a tree house. And I
remember that.
Collecting like the food trays, and there's 106 food trays that I had to loot.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god.
For like weeks, I was just going around every POI looking for those food trays and just shoving them in my cargo hold. And I'm never going to do it again. It was arduous, but
oh, by the way,
still...
Sorry for interrupting, but this is a floating katana, by the way. It's a very small detail, but it's like you see it floating.
Yeah, it's a magnetic tray.
Sorry for interrupting.
That's so cool.
That's fair. You should be very proud of that. That looks like it took a lot of work to get done.
So
if you know how, and it's quite okay. Maybe I should make some tutorials on those little details.
Oh yes, please. But when you do the update on the Kansha home, can you add that as a constructible object, please?
That's unreal.
Thank you very much.
Time out. Okay.
And that too.
I'm all about the tutorial, sir. But if it delays Starkia, don't look in its direction.
No.
First, Starkia, absolutely.
Yeah. We're kind of like, okay, you're only allowed to go to the bathroom 3 times a day, 2 meals until Starkia comes out.
Don't worry, they got me on the same schedule. They got me on the same schedule.
I had a really bad eye infection this week.
Oh no!
Yeah, it was very sucky. I was one-eyed pirate all the week, so didn't have much done. But yeah.
All right, 4. We'll give you 4 bathroom breaks then.
Okay. Yay!
Oh,
my eye. Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, I love this.
The fridge on the other side. They're gonna be buildable in Askia, by the way.
Oh my gosh!
Very nice.
Nice.
But also with storage in them.
Gorgeous. You can have storage in it too. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Wow, I want one of these like in real life. I want a fridge like that in real life.
Same.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah, this is unavoidable.
Respect the rice.
Yes.
Always respect the rice.
That's great. That's funny. I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is go ahead and make an egg. I have an egg pan so that I can stick it on Tank Girl's gourmet stove, but I think I'm going to make a patch. I'm going to make like a I don't know, a chicken chunks pan for her gourmet stove, so I can put it on this. So I can have both. That's great. So tell me, what kind of innovations, things that you have learned? I mean, okay, you talked about this. What other kind of little things, like as a mod author, have you kind of learned that you were like going forward, or things that you're putting in your work?
That's a hard question. Always the same thing. It has to be functional in my eyes, right? So I will never make something movable because it needs to move. So it needs to have function. So that's the first thing. And now with Askia, I have a lot of shit going on that I could make things functional, and then but you kind of see it here. It's like the doors that slide and shit like that. It's the same here. The little turnish tools, or how you call it. I take like the elevator, a proximity thing. There's I go looking through the scripts. Then you have like an enable trigger one.
Oh, like this.
So you can, exactly. Okay. So you can use that one when to activate lights or doors or whatever. So it's those little things. I just think a little bit out of the box. Like, okay, what can I use this trigger for? What can I use this trigger for? What if I combine those? It's like the Unity statue, the big one.
The armillary?
Like no, from the Apollo.
Oh, okay.
You can build as well in the Outpost, like the turning circles thing. That's also like 3 animator helpers, combined in a turning one, and then shit like that. Yeah. So it's hard to tell where I end up.
Yeah, I need to add that back. I have, I drastically reduced. I restarted the game, and I only had about 100 mods, and so I'm still adding back certain things.
No worries.
Yeah, but yeah. He's got movement. He's got all kinds of stuff. I love this. This is something that we're gonna get in Starkia, right? We're gonna be able to hang these on the wall. Oh my god, I can't wait. Yeah.
Can I share some screenshots? Made some while we were talking.
Oh yeah.
That's why
I only got one of them.
On Mars. Yes, I can put some more with some.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
So this is the entrance with the turnstiles that are working now and shit. So that's that little detail again.
Oh yeah, he has like a whole store. If you guys haven't watched Maddrox's VC showcase, it's definitely worth checking out. It's I mean, I think I just kind of sat here with my mouth open like the whole interview. I was just like, I think I said wow. Like, I think if you made a drinking game and took a shot every time I said wow, I think you'd be on the floor within a half an hour. So that's basically what it was like for me.
Those are those aliens vials, by the way, but don't just flip them, hide them, get them different textures, and you got this.
That's awesome.
So it's
oh my god,
this is guys, the scale of things.
Do we want to use the last 8 minutes to maybe talk about the other mod authors we have?
Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah, indeed. Sorry.
Oh no.
It's nothing against you. It's just we Sweet Pete loves the mods, and she tends to
go on and on. Well, we do have more than 8 minutes, just FYI. But 10 to we're going till oh, is it start at 12? It's 8 minutes. Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah.
Holy cow. Yeah. Let's talk. Definitely do. Hold on. So.
And if Angry didn't provide a promo, I linked his.
I sent a raw video of the Crimson Fleet player home.
Oh,
okay, cool.
Okay. Let's go.
But yeah, this is just like I said. This is raw video. I haven't cut or edited anything, but this is a project I'm working on. It's really close to completion. Kind of my entry into what Sweet Pea's calling cozy Starfield.
This is man cozy.
This mod wouldn't have been possible. We touched on it earlier somewhat about collaboration. There is a lot of collaboration in this mod, and there's a lot of really neat small suggestions made by the community, because I will absolutely stream what I'm working on in the Darkstar Discord, and people will pop in and talk and cut up and carry on and then make little suggestions. This one was kind of pushing it for me as far as what I feel like my creativity limit goes. I've learned so much with this one. Like in the armory there, that the rack on the right side was a weapon rack from top to bottom. You know, like I said, there's suggestions from everybody here. There's a lot of neat little features that I tried to pack in because I wanted something, you know, like Sweet Pea had said, we've all said it, you know, I built this for me, and I'm sharing it with everybody. But you know, there's a lot of really neat features. You know, the sink works, the mirror is an enhanced mirror, the shower works to clear afflictions and bring your health back up. You know, it's a bed. That tech corner there is pretty much everything I could pack in there. You know, Wykkyd helped a bunch with some scripting, so there's a ship service tech there in the main laptop. All the storage on the right hand side as you come into the room is auto sorting. You drop everything into a single box, and it divvies everything in your inventory minus a couple things that I didn't want to get divvied out, like Astra, Digipix, or ship parts. But everything else goes into a predefined container that you can go access after the fact, after it does its sorting. So spacesuits go to a box for spacesuits and boost packs and helmets, ammo, weapons.
Let me see if I can get back there.
I named everything kind of creatively. And this was my first big deep dive into lore. I can thank Wykkyd for the help there. Like lots of lore. It's the lore behind the character that's more or less leaving the player home to the player character, and Singularity as a whole. Teases of some new characters that'll be introduced later on. The farther I get into releasing mods, they'll all be interconnected. So yeah, that's just a short preview video of that, and that's where we're going.
Looks
Correct me
awesome.
if I'm wrong, but don't you also plan on a few other similar player homes in the different faction?
Yep. Once this one's finished out, I'll have another one followed hot on its heels. I'm doing the Ryujin Senior Operative Office.
Oh, nice.
Yep. Doing my own take on that. Miss O's is absolutely amazing, and I think we probably started working on those at the same time. I'm just not as quick as she is. No. I love it, you know. And then I've got another one I started in Gagarin. That'll be based around a stream character that I have that's a main part of Singularity. For Diana, that's my xenobotanist biologist. Yeah, I've got a handful in the works.
All right, for the last few minutes, let's I wanted to make sure I showed Tammy's video. Now, what's great about Tammy is she uses all of our stuff and to great effect. And so I wanted to make sure I got this video because she did send me a preview, a video about her work.
Ooh.
We will recognize many mods in here.
Curtis
Already
Creations
do.
2024 is my YouTube channel
there's
dedicated to
quite a bit.
positive Starfield content.
It's a summit we
My
have.
husband and I started the channel almost 2 years ago when the Outpost decorating bug bit me and I wanted to share my creations. I do the heavy lifting and he does all the video editing. We cover everything from decorating tips and mod
Betamaxes.
showcases to out-of-this-world player homes and some of the most luxuriously
better
decorated
buildable walls
ships
and doors.
in the settled systems. Inspiring players to build and decorate is what inspires me.
Pegasus is
and the
I love this
outstanding
build.
mod
Oh my
creators
god.
are what
Wait,
keep
you gotta
me
go
building.
find that video.
I actually need to send that video to Pegasus. I'm sure she's probably seen it already, but I was watching. I was like, girl, it's your modest video.
I literally sent it to her in the.
You did already?
Yeah, I did. I sent it to her in the VC. Hey guys.
I never heard from her.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, well, she was very happy. She was like, "Thank you for sending this to me." So.
Cool.
All right, guys. So, it is about to start. StarCon's about to start. I'm like so excited for this. And I just want to thank you guys for, first of all, it was funny because I was like, all right, I'm going to send out 7 invitations for this, and I'm going to see, who we can get, because I knew it was kind of last minute. Maybe about 2 weeks ago, I had this idea, and within a half an hour, 3 people had already Betamax. Boom, yeah, I'm there. And I was like, "Oh, you're the man!" And then Maddrox next, and then I was like, "Well, everyone's really excited about this. Who else can I get?" And then I just, and then it just kind of took on a life of its own. Thank you guys for supporting my channel. Thank you so much for making your beautiful things. Thank you for being so kind to answer questions when I have them and when other mod authors have them. We really appreciate you. I know sometimes, just stay away from Reddit.
I'm
stay away from there.
That's just fine.
So,
unless you're on green screens is great.
I mean, what's crazy is, the thing is that people are playing Starfield. I mean, when you look at these videos that are all doom and gloom and, oh, it's dead and all this stuff. Well, then I went ahead and checked. You look at I just went ahead and checked my stats, one day. And I went and looked at Walls of Starfield, which is like the first mod I ever made, basically. And it was basically so I could make bathrooms,
Yeah.
So how many of you started making mods so you can make bathrooms?
Me.
Oh, absolutely. Functional decor was for bathrooms.
Right.
And a buildable walls and doors
Yeah.
for bathrooms.
Like, technically speaking, my first hab was a shower hab because I couldn't get one to work.
So
Yeah.
okay, so that little mod, which I'm like, at this point I look back at it and I'm like, oh, it's terrible because it was the very first thing I ever did. 800,000 plays, guys.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
somebody's actually playing it. Oh, there's just a lot of hate, Rick Hammer. There's a lot of hate. Just stay on the no sodium and you're good.
Yeah. And for all the hate I get for Dark Star costing what it does, it's got almost 2 million plays already. So.
Right. Yeah. So, people are playing Starfield, so it's okay to like Starfield, guys. It's okay. And it's okay to love Starfield. All right, let's go ahead and end the stream for now, and I will see you guys shortly. I'm going to start a new stream and actually simulcast, but I have to set it all up. So, all right, we'll see you soon. Enjoy StarCon.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you, everyone.
We'll see y'all there. Thanks for being here.
Thank you. Bye.